You're welcome to my channel Promotion for Sure. In this video, we are going to talk about development of human resources. In this lecture, we will understand how human resource development philosophy is translated into the various systems. We will appreciate how the human resource development subsystems are developed and how some of the existing systems need to get modified in the process of aligning themselves with the developmental philosophy. Now, the perspective of managing people in the organization over a period of time has matured, and now the entire focus is on human beings. It encompasses all the aspects of dealing with people, which is today termed as human resource management. Now, it was the Industrial Revolution, with its emphasis on quantity output and the prevalent understanding of how people could be made to produce more, which led to dehumanization at the workplace. People were just seen as substitute for machines, and important components of human beings such as emotions, needs, aspirations, expectations had no place. This resulted in degrading the human values, the human element at workforce. However, over a period of time, due to advent of technology and experiments by various scientists, it was concluded that the human element plays even more important role in the success of an organization, because if the people who work in the organization are happy and satisfied, they'll be producing more for the organization. In 1990s, there was a change. The workers demanded a larger, more autonomous role in decision making, market selection, product identification. It also focused on massive computerization of workplace. This period also saw a massive outsourcing initiative by the organization to reduce the cost of production. Now, human resource management is now being called upon as a strategic initiative, and it is more focused on performance. Human resource initiatives can be initiated through involvement of line managers. Human resource development today is the process by which employees of an organization are helped in continuous and a planned way to acquire sharper capabilities required to perform various functions associated with jobs, to develop their general capabilities as individuals, to develop an organizational culture in which supervisor subordinate relationship, teamwork, collaboration work. Now, human resource development is not only training for operational skills but also includes behavioral skills, as it ultimately aims to create an enabling culture wherein the capabilities are acquired, sharpened, and used. Human resource management broadly has three subsystems: administrative, developmental, and maintenance. Now, what is job role and analysis? Now, job analysis is a technique which facilitates the listing of what is required to perform a task or a job. So, a typical job analysis comprises three parts: job description, job specification, and job evaluation. So, this is how you actually classify the job. Now, I'll ask you certain questions. You can answer these questions to have a better understanding of what you have learned so far. Question number one, you need to answer them in true or false. You can answer these questions in the description box below. So question number 1 is, even though the focus on people management underwent change, the systems which were developed in the past could continue and need not change. Whether it's true or false. Question number 2. Performance appraisal, training, and development are critical elements in the entire human resource development system. Question number 3. For HR functionaries, major challenge in training is to keep the workforce updated with current knowledge. What is not significant now can be forgotten. Question number 4. New skills can be easily blended with the old ones. Question number 5. Job analysis is the basic framework for most of the human resource development systems. Question number 6. Performance appraisal is one system which has qualitatively got modified. Question number 7. Performance and potential appraisal systems have a lot in common. Question number 8. Career planning is a motivational exercise. Question number 9. When an organization develops in size and business, it is called organizational development. Now let us understand training and development and the role and impact of training on employees' growth. Now, training and development system as a part of human resource development involves identification of training needs. You need to first identify what all training is required for the employees. The second step is to conduct the training. The third step is to evaluate the training. And the fourth is selection and development of trainer. So, what is the purpose of training? To improve the performance of individuals on his present job. To make to prepare him for an identified job in the future. His general growth, not related to any specific job. So these are the objectives of training and development of an employee. I hope this is something which we all can relate. Another important thing which you need to understand is systematic approach to training, which is also called SAT. Now it involves a 5-step process. Step number 1 is training need analysis and identification of training needs. Second steps, preparation of training plan. Third step, conduct of training, which includes designing the program in terms of time, duration, target group, sequence of inputs, and methodology. Step 4, evaluation of training program and the plan. And step 5 is selection and development of trainers. So these are the 5 steps in the process of creating a training plan. So I'll ask you certain questions which you need to answer, which will help you to understand the topic in a much better way. You need to answer them in true or false. Question number 1. Training should be given in the organization because people like to learn new things. Question number 2. Employees can learn anything they want for their development. Question number 3. Training, education, and development have different meanings. They need to be differentiated. Question number 4. Pedagogy and andragogy mean the same thing. Question number 5. Learning will not take place if there is no motivation. Question number 6. It is better to do all the training in-house. Question number 7. Training need analysis is a systematic process of looking into the gaps between what is there and what is desired. Question number 8. Training plan is a summary of all training needs identified. The methodologies adopted in training situations are decided by the trainer's skill. Question number 10. Evaluation of training is an important step, but it may not be possible to quantify all the aspects. Question number 11. Operational personnel do not need training in teaching methodology. Question number 12. Primary purpose of training is learning related to present job. Question number 13. The purpose of development is learning for growth and not related to any specific job. Now let us talk about attitude development. Now what is attitude? Now attitude is something, the way you feel, your present tendency to feel and behave in a particular way towards something. This is your attitude. Now attitude can be broken down into three basic components: emotional, informational, and behavioral. Now the emotional component involves persons feeling positive, neutral, negative. Emotions play a very important role in organizational behavior of employees. The expression of emotions, either positive or negative, is an important work behavior. So, can attitude be changed? The answer is yes. The major barriers for attitude change are prior commitment and lack of information. So, there are ways in which these barriers can be overcome and attitudes can be changed. One of these is by providing new information. Sometimes this information will change a person's belief and in the process can change his or her attitude. The second way of changing the attitude is through the use of fear. Now, researchers have found that fear can cause some people to change their attitude. So, these are some ways in which attitude of people can be changed. So, now I ask you certain questions which you can answer. Question number 1. Attitude is directed towards some object about which a person has feelings and beliefs. Question number 2. Attitudes do not have any impact on the emotions of a person. Question number 3. Attitudes of employees have significant impact on their work performance. Question number 4. Attitudes are formed based on facts and objectives criteria. Question number 5. Changing attitude is not possible for most of the people. Question number 6. There are ways in which the barriers can overcome and attitudes can be changed. Now, what is career path planning? Now, we all as individuals must have planned our careers. But there is a framework for understanding the life stages which is given by Erik Erikson. According to Erikson, the career path planning is divided into 8 stages. 4 stages at the childhood and 4 stages in the adulthood. So let us talk about the 4 stages in the childhood: adolescence, young adulthood, adulthood, and maturity. In the 4 stages at career transitions, in the adulthood is apprentice, colleague, mentor, and sponsor. Now, sponsor is the last stage of an individual needs wherein he thinks about long-term perspective because he is now a part of the top management. So I hope this video would have given you a lot of great insight over human resource development and how this is going to change the future of how people are going to see about growing in the organization. And the organization is equally going to take care of the employees if they want to improve their performance. So if you like this video, you can press the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it on social media. Help us to spread education in this beautiful world. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.